All right, so talk to me a little bit about your expectations of the team going into this weekend.
I think we're going to turn some heads. I think people are underrating us right now. I think that we're rated below LG right now. I think people think that we have an easier side of the bracket, but I think that we're the best team in the tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018 High-Res Expo powered by IMAC.
Our expectations are definitely to win. I think if we went to the finals and we lost in like Game 4 or Game 5, I don't think anyone would be disappointed. I mean, we went from a spot where we felt like we should have made DreamHack in the summer. We missed out on that LAN, and then we had kind of like a rushed roster decision with not that much practice. And I think for the most part, the split has been a success, but I don't think anyone will be happy if we go home in semis or anything like that.
The #1 seed.
This is like the most competitive Worlds tournament that there's been in the past 3 years. Like this year, you actually have no clue who's winning. All the teams are like basically the same skill cap, so it's like whoever drafts better wins. I think if Energy was to make it to finals, they'd be the hardest team to beat. They're like the defending world champions, and they're Lanimals because they don't lose on LAN. Like they lose online, but they do not lose on LAN. So I think they'd be our biggest contenders.
6 to us in here.
Come on in.
How are your feelings towards this weekend?
I think our expectations for this weekend are to live.
To live. That's okay. It's not video.
Really don't want to die.
It's written. It's written.
Not to die before the game.
It's not on my plate.
That we're gonna win.
As far as going into the next match that you have today, how do you feel about your opponents with the Black Dragons?
We just don't want to underestimate them. Like, we know they're a good team, but we expect to win, and we just kind of want to get in there and play our game and just be done with it. But they definitely have a lot of things that they bring to the table and do well, so we're just going to try to prepare as well as we can.
What about you then?
Oh, they're easy. We're gonna win easy.
I don't think they need to give up on it. It's a good bait from Kliz too. Now Ship's running in.
And now the pressure is on. Kliz gets pushed in, but Benji surrounded, no ultimate available. The beatdown could happen. Benji goes in.
Benji turns it around. Benji goes back in and picks up the kill. Ship is still holding around. The big rotation coming over from the third plane. Play from both of these hunters, and Tycho drums is up, lowering down Ship.
Ship has to get away, but meanwhile, eUnited looking towards the red buff right now, and Marcel's gonna watch the ricochet!
Good shot there from Panda Cat. The ricochet once again taken down. Get away for free. Third kill of the team fight going the way of eUnited. Make that 5 here once Non finally falls at his Aegis. Right hand side, Phoenix is down. eUnited take the first game in the set against Black Dragon.
Oh, I heard the crowd cheer then!
Well, we're about to find out because we are ready for picks and bans of game #2 of eUnited versus Black Dragons.
Pulling, he made back into the damage, but Ninu gets another kill, the first kill for eUnited, and that's good for the Morgan, but now trouble. Anubis putting in pressure on the Scream. Ship, Cage is in the dog. He's being held in the mouth, but Scream, enough time to jump out. Excellent play from the jungler from eUnited. Saw that on the Muzakop earlier, but hold that thought. Could be some trouble over here for Ship. Getting followed through by Scream on the Fenrir. Taking him down underneath the tower with the Brutalize. Gets the second kill for eUnited. Going in forward, trying to fight Ship. Locks him in. Ship ends up falling. Double kill for Panda Cat over here on the left-hand side. Now it's not who's too far forward. Polar Bear Mike gets credit for that one. 3 members have already fallen. Make it a triple kill for Panda Cat while you're at it. Left-hand Phoenix has fallen. And eUnited are coming in to take 2 games up against Black Dragon.
And that will do it. eUnited will book their spot into a semi-final. Once they get a kill onto Marcel.
So this team is pretty low maintenance compared to some of my other rosters that I've had. Basically just have to check in, make sure they're happy.
That's actually really true. I'm a beast! Scream, come on. I'm a beast! Scream! Feeling real good, dude. Got Got the shakes off.
They're very dedicated. They practice every day. They're very open with each other. They're very friendly out of game. They're basically a small family. So the guys, it's just business as usual. We didn't do anything special. We just practiced. We got ready.
Yeah, you guys. I just want to know. Yeah, beautiful.
Game ready? Oh my God. Give me a hug. I don't know.
I find this team special because all of our personalities click. That's like one big thing for us. Like, there's no outlier who's like kind of boring or anything. Like, whenever we play together, it's like we're all having the same fun. We're all making the same jokes. Like, we all get along very well. And like Scream and I have been teammates for like 4 years. So obviously me and him are like really good friends. We basically know how we think. Like, we've molded the team to what it's become. Like, obviously picking up different players, like that's not only us, but we've basically been together as long as it gets, besides like Barra and Jeff, like the known duo. And I think outside of Smite, my teammates are like really great people and they're really fun to be around. Like, I love to hang out with everybody. Like, LANs are my favorite because you see everybody, you see all the North American players, the European players get to hang out, and I'm actually really glad that my team isn't a bunch of boring people.
How are you? Good to see you. How you doing? Good to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Jamie.
Superstar, Dad, superstar.
Hey, bud, how are you? Pleasure to meet you. Good to see you. Thanks for everything, man.
Hey, man. Good luck today.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, dude.
It's a lot of fun.
Get this win. Let's get this good news. Get this win. Get this win. Last win.
Handshakes.
Hugs. Get this win.
It's an easy game.
Everyone get ready for game number 1. It is eUnited versus Obey of the last semifinals of the day.
Polar Bear Mike coming in, looking towards Prime. Hammer time, put shine, and Benenu will take first blood for North America in this second.
No mana. Look at where Benji is. He's handling everybody.
Benji against the world on that backside. Then he gets a kill. How
oh my God!
He's a mad mountain, juking all these abilities. Space and look to end this game. Can Obey hold?
Big damage on the PBM. Benji doing plenty of his own, no twig. Forced back at the Titan falling low.
Fucking God!
Nate literally hit me with 1-2 the whole game and then just kept farming. He didn't hit me with any of those.
Yeah,
he literally kept running up at me. He literally kept running up at me and then like he wouldn't dash, he hit my hive and he turned right around.
It's still 0-0. You can't play every game like it's 0-0.
Behind?
Fuck. eUnited.
Some of the damage dealers on Obey. Still the goal being contested, but eUnited will come out on top. Obey hung around too long, and Millsy will also be a casualty of that fight in favor of North America.
They might not even need this left side.
They look like they might be trying to end as Polar Bear Mike jumps in, finds a stun, but the focus might be towards Zalia for a second. Benji's the one that's going to try and tack this up for his team, but Panda can't get in focus, has to leap away. This could slow eUnited down for a second. They're not done, they're still going.
Titan down to half HP. eUnited up 2-0.
Cameraman 2, let's go.
I've never been in this situation. It's like you get up, there's like all these people here like cheering for you. It's great if you're
nervous?
No.
Excited?
Excited. Ecstatic.
Thank you so much, Desk, and now yes, it's time to see if eUnited can make it a 3-0 and clean sweep them way to the finals at Camp Millsy could be dead straight away. That did sting a hell of a lot, and Millsy falls down and he's not happy. You can see his camera. He just didn't expect him to hit 5 as quick as they blink. taunt forces the aegis out of Ataraxia, and your horsey won't even help you when the Stinger and Polar Bear Max Reach comes into play.
It's just covered in blood so far this game.
Still Ataraxia's being chased to the back as Prime now under pressure. One of the only homes left for the Athena. Dunk damage is so much. And Polar Bear might get the kill. Ataraxia meanwhile is about to get soloed by Benji. And a wild ride through the jungle. And Millsy against the whole of eUnited. North America, you have a finalist. North America, eUnited will go on. They will go on to face rival. We will get a new champion. And QT.
Someone down on the stage right now from eUnited with an interview with Gabriella.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the main stage. We are here with Venenu from eUnited, showing out. Now, we've watched a lot of EU teams. You hear people talking about NA, you're the only one in it. Now you are in the finals. What are your thoughts on being the representative of your entire region?
It feels amazing.
Chills over here. Well, last question. With all the cheering that's going on, I want to know what you have to say to everybody in the audience and watching from home.
Thank you for all the fans that keep cheering us on. Probably most of you are Luminosity fans, but that's okay. But we got you now, the North American, but we'll make you guys proud, and thank you for cheering us on.
All right. Well, that's the end of our semifinals. Later on, we actually have the console finals, so you can stay tuned for that.
I think the guys see the teams that they're playing against more as characters. I don't think they really see them as Obey or Pretty Prime. I think that the guys go in, they're fighting a computer-generated character. Doesn't matter if it's the best player in the world, doesn't matter if it's the worst player in the world, they're in there to do their jobs and they're in there to win. I feel like after our Obey set, we kind of recognized that our meta was really, really strong that we had found preparing for this event. And we just kind of knew that like, we're gonna go in, we're gonna keep playing the way we've been playing, and we're gonna force rival to try to adjust to it. And that's kind of just the game plan. So my nerves as an owner, I've been here 2 years ago with Enemy. We lost in the finals to what is now NRG. This is a really big day for me. I've wanted to win this tournament for the last 3 years, ever since coming like one set short. I was extremely jittery, I was extremely nervous, my heart was pumping all day. I just wanted to get it done with. It's just one of those things where you just gotta kind of have faith in the guys and let them do the work.
It's time for the Smite World Championship Finals!
The curse breaker! You knew he had to do it to him! It's Polar Bear Mike!
That's kind of crazy. Right side was a little safe, left side not so much. In fact, he's gonna get greeted by PBM, jump over his hand again, and the actual cat, Ice Ice Baby by a hair, but it's all about Scream, and that's how you start a final.
Is doing plenty of damage. Wolfie uses both relics just to try and stay alive, but Benji still gonna find him underneath the tower.
Benji versus the world. That's an incredible sense of understanding just how tanky you are. Always go for the steal. Ice Ice will sit down, but he absolutely did the right thing. I want to see Rival go for that.
Oh my God, folks! Just gone from the map. Scream and Panicat combined to bring down another one as well. Collis falls.
They're up almost 20,000 gold. This game is basically over, and North America are taking number one. United playing safe, back it up. Wolfie doesn't want to let them. Fernando says, I don't care anyway. Gets the kill on DW. Both jumps on the back end. Here's a little bit of help from the shell, but Benji doesn't care. Takes them all the way to the Fountain Boy. Get another kill. That will be the game. jumps away on the right-hand side. Wolfie comes right through the middle and takes out Venenu. First blood for the European.
And now Panicat might be next. Ice Baby's here, trying to hit that wind siphon. Panicat going for the kill, but he's not gonna find it. Kalas will. And what looked like it was gonna be a 2-for-0 for eUnited gets flipped right on its head, and Rival's up 2-0.
How on earth did Rival last long enough for Wolfie to make that rotation?
It's just that Venenu thought that Kalas was in the right.
Here for Deathwalker. He's looking for Benji though. He's gonna fight into this and dies.
Ice Baby though gonna blink in and finish off what Deathwalker started. Back and forth in each lane it feels like, but again it's Rival who ends up slightly on top.
Right here, Kalas makes no error. Knocks up and knocks him down. Ice Baby and Vote combine to create number 11. And Wolfie puts number 12 up. The tower will fall. And Team Rival sieges the right-hand side.
Ricochet there by Panicat. Still not enough to bring down the mid lane mage.
Wolfie understands that he's not as tanky as everybody else is, and so he's dangling himself out there like a piece of meat, as Tully would say, daring Panicat to jump on in. Instead, it's Kalas who jumps on in, finds the ultimate, and the Titan goes down, and Team Rival ties it up. We're 1-1.
And now the series begins. eUnited dominating game 1.
Like, your pick actually hurt me as well, because I couldn't go in because they just stacked match eyes.
That really wasn't a problem.
Bro, it was a problem.
If we were even that game and they went triple match eyes, their damage output is so bad. Yeah, I mean, we can't do anything about it.
Right now, Collins being aggressive on Polar Bear Mike playing very aggressive, combining with Venenu. 2 kills in the enemy's front yard.
Venenu now jumping away from Ice Baby.
Vote jumps away. Raheel is good. Not enough to heal on Vote. Scream gets the kill on the Hunter.
Ice Baby forced back, all of Rival forced back. Wolfie still has that ultimate. Kalas trying to make it happen. Scream blinks forward to try and keep the engagement going. Kalas just trying to roll away, but Venenu gonna jump in. She'll bang on the drums. Ben gets one.
Polar Bear Mike dashes in, trying to get Vote to do something. Raheel underneath the Titan, trying to get the players to group up. Benji gets the players grouped up. Ice on the right side. Ice on the wrong side. He'll sit down. Wolfie big damage down the middle. And Panicat takes down Deathwalker. 3 players left to defend. The Titan is falling.
Raijin and we put Wolfie on a mobile mage, I will destroy them on Ama every fucking game. I fucking farm the fuck out of them. Like, I will destroy them if they let me do that. Everyone plays so good.
eUnited going to make this a 3-1 game, or is Rival going to come back for the tie? Everyone, it is time for picks and bans of game number 4 for Rival versus eUnited.
On here. Ice Baby will get detonated, and he pulls the trigger horn, and one more time, Venenu puts one in his kill column.
Panicat gonna jump into Vote, keeping the aggression going.
Nice taunt.
Taunt not quite enough. Venenu's gonna get it with the chain lightning.
And Venenu rocking the skin. He wants to win this game and bring it home for North America. Scream, 2 players deep, this could be trouble.
Aegis good, but Venenu's right there to knock him off the horse. Polar Bear Mike picks up Kalas, and now eUnited gets ahead right back towards that goal. eUnited Rivals don't really want to take this FG, they just want someone to walk in that they can taunt.
And there's going to be one, Polar Bear Mike wraps up to the whirlpool, Fireside still pulled, Deathwalker goes up and down.
No, they got it! eUnited steal away the fire giant. Ice Baby is gonna fall. Rival playing with fire and they get burned. eUnited steal it away. eUnited, I don't even know how they got that. That was absolutely incredible.
It was just, I mean, like you said, you just have to entrust your mid lane to secure that. He doesn't come up. The Portal Demon, however, that's a nice play, and that'll again get stolen. Still pushing forward. They're at the Titan. Only 2 members to play defense. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to your new
potential champions. eUnited's looking for it, but Rival trying to defend. They can't do it.
And that's the game. That's the series. That is your Smite World Championship. Say hello.
Give me this cameraman, let's go. For the Smite community, this win was bigger than eUnited. Like, for the last 2 years, Europe's been dominating the whole scene. So like, us being able to take the trophy back to USA, hearing the USA chants, it was just a phenomenal feeling. Within eUnited though, like, I know every one of these guys beyond deserves this just championship. Like, this is a huge deal for them. This is probably the biggest day in their playing careers. Like, this is massive. For me, it's like 2 hours after the event and I still don't know how to feel. Like, I don't think it's set in yet. It's just crazy. I'm just so happy that we got this group of guys, and I got to share this moment with them.
We do have our casters here as well to announce the MVP, so why don't we go ahead with that?
Say hello to your Smite World Championship most valuable player. The finals belonged to Benenu.
Dude, I feel amazing, man. It feels amazing. I tried so hard for it and I got it. Got my fucking ring.
I've been playing Smite since like 2012, and like for years and years, my parents never believed in me. Like, I have European parents, so making money off computers was never a thing that they'd imagine. And since it all like clicked and everything, and now I'm finally here, this is my first Worlds after like 3 years of competitive Smite, and like winning it all here with like all the fans that we have would just be crazy.
Seriously, congrats, man. Seriously. Really cost things. Like, I thought they should have disengaged and gone for the fight there.